All right, what's up, everyone? Before I begin today's video, I just want to say happy Veterans Day. And if you're a veteran, thank you for your service. Today, we're going to go over a chapter in the book that is called The Myth of More Trades. And I just want to chat with you guys, right? Because we're coming up on the end of the year and you know, it's Christmas time. So we need to get our shit together and really focus on what matters with trading. Okay, because one of the deadliest traps in trading is believing if I take more trades, I'll make more money. But the truth is, the more you trade, the more you bleed, right? Every click costs energy, emotion, and discipline. And we all know the more you chase, the more chances you give your biases, fear, greed, revenge, to hijack your brain. So think of trading like poker, right? The best players don't play every single hand. They fold 80% of the time and wait for their edge. If you play every hand, you'll go broke, right? And since we're talking about poker, let's talk about if you stay in the casino long enough, you'll probably lose enough money to not go back there again, right? So it's the same with the charts. If you click on almost every setup, you're gambling, you're not trading. And over trading doesn't just drain your account, it actually rewires your habits, right? Every time you break your plan, you're teaching your brain that impulsive trading is normal. So over time, that habit becomes stronger than your strategy. And it is this also comes in with like what is it called, neuroplasticity, where your brain literally um it like once you do something, it wires your brain to do something basically over again. So if you over trade, you're not just blowing your account, you're not just doing that, you're teaching your brain that it's a habit stronger than your strategy, right? You're teaching your brain, I could do this, I ignore my strategy and I'll be fine, right? And also, key reminder, patience pays, right? The trader who takes fewer, higher quality setups always wins in the long run. And we all know the cost of overtrading. I feel like the main one is emotional exhaustion, right? Which always leads to revenge trading. And this quote here I really love because it makes so much sense, right? Your edge is like a sniper rifle, not a machine gun. Spray too much and you'll run out of ammo before the real opportunity comes. Now, this was a short reading, but the myth of more trades is very, very important. And the way I like to think about it is just like this, right? Here's a way to think about it. Actually, this is the wrong page. We're going to talk about this one right here. So, on one side of the scale, we have the idea of taking more and more trades, right? And on the other side, we have our mental clarity and the quality of our decisions, right? So the myth is that the more trades we take, it will lead to more success, right? Right here. But the truth is, obviously, this is a myth, right? More trades does not equal more money, right? The more trades that you pile on, the more we tip the scale and the more we risk things like decision fatigue and burnout. And I mean, think about it. Like, this is literally the way I think about it. If I take more trades, I'm risking my mental clarity. I'm risking the way I think. I'm risking my trading psychology, right? Because the more trades that you take, the more you risk things like decision fatigue and burnout. So you need some type of balance. You need this balance, okay? You need you need a balance where you understand, yes, I can take a trade now, but if I take this trade, I know I'm not supposed to. I'm going to risk me going in tilt. Yeah, I'm going to risk myself doing things I don't truly want to do. I'm going to risk myself being upset. I'm going to risk my mental clarity. I'm going to risk my psychology, my trading psychology. So think about this, right? And just think about the fact that you need some sort of balance. So this is the way I like to think about it right here. And I wanted to leave you guys with this quote here that I read this morning. I'm going to read it really fast here. It says, you never wanted to trade, you wanted to escape from your job, your reality, your failures. Trading wasn't the plan. It was the fast charts, fast money, fast identity upgrade. But here's the truth: trading didn't ruin you, it revealed you. Your impatience, your need for validation, your fear of boredom. You're not addicted to the market, you're addicted to the version of you that wins without work. The market didn't scam you, your mindset did. And every time you lose, that lie dies a little more. When I heard that quote, I was like, whoa, I need to share this with you guys. So I just wrote it down. And hopefully that resonated with you. It's just true, right? Because I know a lot of us didn't really think we were going to be traders, right? We just kind of fell in love with the thought of it. Like, what? I can click a button, I can make fast money, I can become this different person very, very fast, like a fast identity upgrade. But the truth is, it's not that easy, right? It's definitely possible, but unfortunately, the market is just like a casino, and you really have to learn your edge, right? Everyone's edge is different, and your edge is not going to include the fact that taking more trades is going to give you more success. Unfortunately, it's not true, right? And I also like to think about, I'm just going to write it really fast. And we've all heard this quote, and it's quality over quantity in trading, and honestly in real life. Quality over quantity is always going to win, right? Would you rather have 1,000 friends or just two real friends? Would you rather have two A+ setups over 3 10 random scalps? Quality is always going to win almost all the time, but especially with trading. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And remember, quality over quantity always wins. And the myth is more trades does not equal more success. Keep that in mind. I love you guys. If you want this book, the link is below. You could get 10% off with the code on the website.